Onwards! Charge! To glory! Turiados shouted to his men, riding with his cavalry into the chasm. A mighty roar spurred him on as his army, or rather, large party of men he and his noble companions had managed to gather, followed him to battle. This would be a glorious day. Finally, he had met the legend. Such stories he had heard of the mighty lion from the desert, a monster of a man, a demigod of battle, a loving father, a man of the people, a devious serpent, a simple merchant turned sultan. They all called him different things, but they all agreed on his valor, and no one could deny his success. They had met but briefly, Partia himself with a flag raised for parley and discussion. Perhaps they wouldn't need to come to blows and see unnecessary deaths. They had spoken, and Partia had wanted him to join him and the mighty Ashkas, but with devious eyes drilling into his back from his so-called friends, he could do nothing but turn down the offer. Instead, they would do battle. Turiados welcomed it. He had longed to battle Partia, to test his mettle against the mighty lion. But at the same time, a brief flicker of a possible future, riding side by side with this legendary leader, flashed before his eyes. That, he thought, would have been even more glorious. A voice challenged him, calling out from the side of a ridge, and he saw him, or it, the predator, the slayer, the faceless demon from the deepest pits of the underworld. It wore no face, but a brutal black iron mask. In its hands it wielded a dripping glaive red with blood, and it rode a mighty steed, muscles tense and hooves that pounded the earth below. Turiados didn't hesitate for a second. He charged in, sword in hand, and the dance of death began. They circled each other, ducking each other's swings, and Turiados laughed. Such a worthy opponent! What creature could this Partia be? Surely no mortal man could withstand his onslaught? Once again something flickered before his mind's eyes. A possible future that could have been. The demon turned to an angel, the voice shouting in battle fury for death, instead calling out encouragement. Him and Partia riding side by side together for glory, not against each other. Perhaps it was this that stayed his hand for but a brief second, and he missed a beat in their dance of death. The sun reflected perfectly from a glaive that sliced first through air and then shore right through armor and flesh. Turiados' last moment as he fell from his horse was not one of just pain of the body, but of pain from lost opportunity, and sorrow for unnecessary death of his people. Partia grunted as the glaive struck his opponent. Another one down, he thought. Onwards! Charge! To glory! He called out to his men, and a mighty roar spurred him on. Hey everybody, it's Party Lead. Welcome you back to another chapter of the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. The blood on his glaive barely dry, Partia must already begin to consider where it will strike next. As he awaits reinforcements and word comes of his vassals' failings against the Khuzait, he must steel himself. Let them fight. Let them fall, but Aserai, please let them rise soon after. He has work still against the Empire, and he must tackle this unending conspiracy. Sultan will join them soon enough. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be another intense session, I think, as we continue to apply pressure upon the Western Empire. Right next to Amitatis is where we ended our previous chapter. That's exactly where we're picking things up today. Over to Thorios Castle first to drop off some of our prisoners, I think, particularly. And then we'll turn back around and hopefully take Amitatis. Ideally, Tulul the Golden will arrive by the time we are actually assaulting Amitatis. But in a worst-case scenario, we should be able to take it on ourselves. We will be slightly outnumbered, which is actually maybe a bit too risky. Now, with that said, whether Tulul arrives on time or a little bit late, at the end of the day, I do think it'd be a good idea to at least get a few more banners to join us. As some of you pointed out in the comments of the previous session, we, as much as like we are numerically all right, especially if we were to top up our party and Tulul was to be able to top up his, I feel like all it takes is for one 1,000 strong army, or for one 1,000 strong and one 500 strong army to attack us back to back, and we're done for. Problem is that most of our larger parties are already serving a different army. I could force my armies to like disband, but I don't think that's a good idea. We're gonna go ahead and settle for a slightly smaller party. I think we'll get Melkea to join us. That's another 100 soldiers. Again, they should be a decent strength, I imagine, decent quality. So hopefully together we'll be strong enough to make some moves in the area, and then as another army perhaps, you know, falls apart because of a reduction in their cohesion or whatnot, we'll try and scoop somebody up like Thomond or Guzid or Andros, really anybody. I would much rather it be, Peribard or Deol, somebody who is of my clan, so that doesn't cost me any influence, but, if that's not an option, I'll take what I can get. With that said, we're done here. These two will hopefully join us soon enough. Over to Thorios Castle, we'll take care of our prisoners, and dump some of the stuff that's slowing us down, I suppose. Significantly in some cases. And then, resume our aggression against the Western Empire. Looks like Tulul is right here, so he's not too far away. That's good to see. Up over here, I suspect we will not be able to catch... Who is this? Theia. You're actually chasing me. Theia? Is that how you would say that? Theia? You're not even worth speaking to. Oh, they have... a little baby Garothion. Yeah, you're not worth speaking to. That's fine. Cestadime Castle belongs to you. Actually, on that note, I should check Amitatis. Well, actually, Amitatis isn't the one I'm really thinking about. It belongs to Tinops. The one I'm really thinking about is Rote. Who controls Rote? Altanus of Lonalion. Huh. Alone in his clan. Where were you last seen? Last seen at Rote. See, if I can convince him to join me, then whatever 800 or so garrison there was over here does not need to be first destroyed and then, replaced, right? I would much rather have those conversations, but I fear it might be too late by the time we get back there after taking Amitatis, because I don't want to give up this opportunity. Who knows where he'll be, and who knows if he'll be available solo, or if he'll be in an army, which means we won't be able to speak to him. There's so many variables when it comes to speaking to the nobles. I don't want to, put too much, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to rely too much on those minimal probabilities and possibilities, right? But it is a thought. It is a thought. If we're able to speak to the Lord of Rote, that would be ideal, rather than having to take it through violence. Let us head on over to the dungeon over here and donate some prisoners. And as I'm doing this, I want to mention really quickly as well, I got some excellent name suggestions with regards to what my sword might be called. I will say a couple of things. One, I know sometimes I guess maybe I suggest or imply that I'm very familiar with Arabic. My familiarity with Arabic is very surface level. I know some words. I know some words. I can recognize other words because of languages I've been exposed to. But if you're gonna recommend a name in Arabic, then please include a translation. Or if you're gonna actually write it in Arabic, then please include a transliteration as well. Because I'm very curious. I'd love to know what some of these suggestions mean and whatnot, or what meaning you were going for. Because a lot of time, things like Google Translate will provide many possible meanings and whatnot. So I just love to know. But I got a lot of great suggestions. I haven't picked one out just yet, and I don't think we'll have time to make one today anyway, which is great because that gives me more time to mull over the options and finally pick one. It's a big decision. So I want to make sure I give it the right amount of time before I dive into it. Yeah, let's go ahead and dump everybody here. I'm like so torn. No, let's do it. There's no point carrying them around. This should help our influence a fair bit as well. From 1885 up to 1913, like that's not bad. Improves our relation as well with De Aramank. That's good. It was fairly low, so dropping those guys off. We're gonna go well above 100 at this point, but that's fine. Rather than carrying these guys around, and that'll hopefully speed us up a touch as well. That did nothing to our speed. I don't think I want to drop off more prisoners over here. I'm pretty happy with our overall prisoner composition, if you will. So yeah, that's fine. Speed wasn't the biggest factor anyway. It was about influence. that I had on mind. I believe, at least, that's all I had on mind. It's very, very possible and even likely that I'm forgetting something else I wanted to accomplish here as well. So, Tulul is right here. I was wondering if I could pick up recruits anywhere nearby, but I don't think so. Sestadame Castle is also a likely next target after Amitatis. If Rote, I think, is a little out of reach for us, given our current circumstances. If some of our other armies disband after Amitatis is taken, which is likely, these guys have 22 cohesion, 43 here. Yeah, it is possible. And if that happens, then I think I would move up to Rote if I'm able to collect enough soldiers. And if not, then we head down to Sestadame Castle. Take something. How fast are you, Tulul? 4.5 versus their 4.3, eh? Okay, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and bring Tulul close and then turn around and see if he gets what I'm going for here. It seems that he does. 4.3 versus 4.5. It seems like a distraction, doesn't it? But if I don't stop them here, they'll just come after me at some other point. We might be able to catch her in this little nook over here. The Brotherhood of the Woods have contracted to fight alongside the Western Empire. Great. Alright, here we go. Good old-fashioned... there we go. Beautiful. That was great. A little bit of damage. Not the end of the world. 7 wounded. That's fine. I'm pretty pleased with how that went. Our party, I believe, is all trained up and upgraded. Oh, I guess not. Get some more Valanian swordsmen here. This time I actually remembered. No prisoners willing to join us, though. Doesn't look to be the case. Fair enough. All done. Let's dive on in. Help Tulul's party. And, yeah, let's attack. Let's warm ourselves up. There might be some really big battles today. Go ahead and move forward. I mean, honestly, yeah. I say that, but really my bigger concern is my, these guys taking more losses than necessary. Go ahead and put our horse archers into circle formation. I was actually reminded of the joys of using circle formation in the comments of last session. Which reminds me, folks, again, if you've been, I don't know if they'll actually, it's been as expected. I believe that's only when they're, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go into loose formation. I don't want to take a risk right now. I believe that's only when they are in, delegate. They kind of delegate or advance. Right, cavalry's going in. Valanian sharpshooters are getting some work done. Lost my train of thought from earlier. But yeah, I don't want to lose any momentum. I don't want to take too many losses or anything like that. Got to make sure that we minimize losses and also hopefully get some good training done. The thing is, like, the AI doesn't take into consideration, I feel like at least, doesn't take into consideration your composition when it engages in an automated battle, right? It's not like it says, okay, we're going to hold back our infantry and let the archers fire first. It doesn't do any of that. It just kind of does number crunching. What a beautiful looking horse. Oh, did you see that guy drop? Back up quickly enough. Oh, nope, not for long, though. Horse archers, move over to that side. Let's go. Looks like they are charging towards us, so we'll be good. All up over here. But yeah, the circle formation I was talking about, like, they ride in a circle while firing at the enemy. I don't know if circle formation does that or if it has to be advance or delegate, but right now I'm a little concerned about taking the risk. I don't know why. This is a fairly risk-free battle, but I guess the reason why we do so well is because of risk management. These horse archers still getting some work done over here. Good stuff, good stuff. Opportunities to level them up. We got their archers firing at us as well, though. 54 of them. Not getting too much done yet. Don't know if they intend on charging in. I might take this rider out myself. Let's go. Oh, come on. That's on me. I should hit that one square. There you go. No death, just wounded. Looks like our job here is done. Horse archers, maybe the right call. Delegate. Send them in. Hopefully they'll get some good shooting in and then scare these archers off. Let's go ahead and charge our cavalry as well, actually. Just apply some pressure, prevent them from firing freely. And maybe start taking some losses here. Some wounds at the very least. Perhaps. Alright so far. Oh, Get that hit in. Oh, man. Can you imagine getting, like, hit right on the skull with a glaive, like from over top? The men are doing quite well. Good stuff, good stuff. Again, I see these as training opportunities as well. That's the other thing I was getting at earlier. Sorry, not just about maintaining momentum and not taking silly like losses, but also our soldiers tend to train better when they are when they're commanded by us as opposed to by the AI. Well done, man. Hopefully some good numbers at the end of this battle. Take a look at it. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, okay, you know what? I spoke a lot about leveling up better, but that... Arguably, we probably still did better than the AI would have done. Also, this is hilarious. Nil and nil, but some leveling up. That's not too bad. Not too shabby at all. I'll take it. All done here. We got some prisoners. We got some loot. Probably can't actually carry all the loot. Bea, yes, congratulations on your victory, she says. Well, you're my prisoner now. And indeed, you are at my mercy. I won't be able to drop her off right away. Pick up some of these troops. Yeah, sounds good to me. We'll drop them off as garrison somewhere. And 68 prisoners. We can take on N, approximately, give or take. Any worth picking up? Imperial Cataphract. One of these guys, Manavliaton, or however it's said. Legionaries, sure. Some of you guys as well. Tempting to take the Bucellari as well. More horse archers. We don't really need them. Get these guys in here. Sure, and you guys, why not? Yeah, that's close enough to our limit. All done here. We have more than enough horse archers. We have more than enough cavalry. As that capacity exceeded. You know, we're right next to where we're gonna do our siege, so I think we're fine. We don't have to travel very far or anything like that. We are actually close to Thorios Castle, now that I think about it. No market over here to sell anything, though. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna let myself get distracted. For the marginal influence increase from dropping her off over here, it's not worth the time that we'd be losing over to Ametathis. And if we're extremely lucky, there'll be a noble to talk to in here, but no, there is no one to speak to over here. So we will besiege the town with its 381 defenders. Lul? Wait, why is our siege camp all the way out over here? What the hell? I mean, it is what it is. Oh, Ataconia Castle is right up there, and it's under siege, eh? I wish I'd noticed that earlier. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna leave. Why do you... Okay, I said leave. Don't start playing at double speed when I say leave. Go on. I would like to relieve this siege and then come back. Yes, okay, a minor distraction, but that's a more valuable distraction than the one over here. Plus, it gives Melkea some time to arrive, I think. Ride up. Gotta go around this way, eh? I'm not gonna just lose out of Konya Castle pointlessly. Again, this might be a nice big army that we remove from the table as well, right? Lots to consider. They would not attack us unless they had some numbers. 288, so that's maybe 2, maybe 3 parties. Ascaron himself in charge. 2 parties, one of them being mercenaries. How many defenders over here? 134. Yeah, they would have won it for sure. What is the situation over here? Myzea has been held. Thomond arrived just in time. Melian Castle. Erenix is traveling to... Okay, Karenia is still with them. Oh, the Han back over here traveling to Hubiar. I'm not sure what he's up to. Anyway. Quick check-in with our vassals, I suppose. Move up. They're going to be disorganized. We should be able to catch them. No problem. Good stuff. Segeron of the Ishkas has been taken prisoner by Temian of the Khuzaits. They're just falling, man, like flies, and it's really frustrating, I'll be honest. It's quite frustrating to not be able to rely on our vassals to be a bit more organized. It's like I have to be everywhere. But yeah, however much one may show oneself unworthy of trust, one should always have another chance to make amends. In this spirit, I shall listen to whatever you have to say. You know what? I can get behind that, but I have no intent of making any amends here. You know we're at war. Surrender or die. Call yourself emperor. Yield or fight. Should have checked my party beforehand, but I think we'll be fine. Let us attack. I don't know how good this battlefield will be. I'm worried it'll be that same ravine that I hate so much. Let's begin. Oh no, actually it's an open field. Wonderful. Our archers actually got a lot of work done, but we had better terrain as far as elevation is concerned that time. Go ahead and put these guys in a loose formation. Infantry right behind. Yeah, that looks good. Cavalry up over there. Let's go ahead and get you into a wedge formation. Horse archers over here. Let's go. Get you into a loose formation as well. Their own horse archers are riding forth. We shall meet them. Wave out. Archers are firing away. Oh, look at that. Guess we won't be meeting them. Not bad. Horse archers right up. Good shooting, man. Good shooting. Alright, now hold your fire. Let's not get too excited. Not waste any arrows. I just need to remember that I gave the hold fire command. Right, horse archers are all the way up over here. I have some cavalry up there. I might want to engage them. Doing okay. They're going into a circle formation, keeping themselves safe. Cavalry's back over there. We're good. Looks like we're getting some kills in from over here. Could move forward. They are getting some shots in of their own. Oh, looks like they are opening up the circle and charging forth. Alright. Go back. Right across that way. Be able to fire while moving, right? Have I got this wrong? No. Pull up that way. Let's go. There we go. The horse archers are coming through. Our archers fire at will. Horse archers pull back. Our archers are firing. Yeah, looks good, looks good. We're getting some kills. Cavalry's up over here. Decent position to charge in from when the time comes. Wonder if I should get involved over here. Doing well enough. Doing well enough. Pull our horse archers back a bit more. I think I don't want to send them forward until we know their backlines are cleared. We can send our cavalry charging into their archers. So their front line has given up before the front lines have even met. Oh, look at that. A Valanian hardened crossbowman got dropped from a pretty decent distance. Alright, riders. In we go. Push, push, push. Charge. Good stuff. Hold them back this way. Let's go. Trying to shut down all this range support. I think it's going pretty well. Ooh. Clogged up over here. We're doing alright. Front lines did not even engage, I don't think. Maybe a little bit. Cavalry, give you charge commands. They're starting to drop a little bit, but what are you going to do? 35 archers still left alive. Oh, come on now. Infantry charge. Archers should be able to fire away still. Cavalry pull back. I think we've won it. Infantry is charging slowly but surely. Archers are still getting some work done. Again, I don't want to kill anybody I feel like my archers are going to get. Some riders over here we can take out. Down you go. Wow. Too short. The advantage of being non-expected height. What is that circle around him? What is that circle around him? Weird. Dropped him. Cavalry, charge. Infantry's made it up over here. Alright, we don't even see any... Oh, there we go. Oh, this poor guy. Got rocked. Wonderful. A couple more over here. Fully surrounded. Infantry's arrived. Let them train up. I think that's the victory. Well done, men. Another glorious victory. Lost a few there. Some wounded. Some lost. A decent bit of leveling up. Again, we're starting to reach the upper levels across the board, right? So we're going to get less leveling up. This is actually unfortunate who we lost here, but not the end of the world. Prevented the loss of a castle. Captured a couple of prisoners. Call back your dogs, he says. My prisoner now. Indeed, at my mercy. Cursed be this day. Yep. Pick up 180 prisoners. Let's see. We actually don't have room. We're actually walking around with too many prisoners now. Fortunately, some of them are willing to join us. Better for our numbers, yeah. Perfect numbers, actually. Who can we pick up over here? We have some legionaries available. Let's go ahead and drop off some of these veteran infantrymen and pick up some legionaries instead. I wonder about balancing all that out. Don't we have like some looters or some junk as well? Could have sworn we had a lot of junk. I think we dropped them off actually previously. And over here, drop off. Overall, these guys are... Oh, lots of Khuzait soldiers in here. The Lancers. You know what? I think I'm fine as we are. I think I'm fine as we are. Yeah, sure. All done here. So again, the others in my army will be getting these prisoners. I was asked about like if that's actually something that happens. Yeah, if you have an army with other parties, they will get the prisoners, and they'll often like get roguery and stuff based on what they do with those prisoners. All right, Ataconia Castle has been saved. I said we were right next to where we were going to siege when we took on more than our capacity, our carrying capacity, but here we are. Ooh, what is this? Hold on a second. Legion of the Betrayed have contracted to fight alongside the Northern Empire, fair enough. Olek, Taslur, Vartan, Ruma, Zeno, and Temin have all been taken prisoner by Thomund. I guess it's Thomund's army? Thomund's army up over here. Oh, I see. Myzea wasn't just, the siege wasn't just lifted, but 400 prisoners were got. Yo, that's a lot of parties that just got captured. That's amazing. Alright, that's great. Down to Amitatis. They may have made some mistakes in recent past, but they're bouncing back. The vassals. Let's see if any of these guys can pick up some recruits. Nope, guess not. Thorios is en route as well. There's Melkea just about to arrive. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Moncha grants Karenia Castle to Temian. That's unfortunate. No recruits here either. Alright, down to Amitatis. Waited a bit longer than I'd initially hoped for, but I think that was a necessary distraction. And at least we're seeing some success up front. Oh, are you serious? Ataconia is under siege again. We're just going to keep doing this dance, aren't we? Thing is, they arrived just moments before me. You know what? Saved it once. I don't know about saving it again. How long will they keep Amitatis protected in this way? Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Let's dive on in here. Ooh, Tinops is in here, actually. Oh, actually, hang on a second. I request a meeting with Tinops. This could be great. Partia, it's been a while. We get along well enough. +1. I'd say that's good. So then, what is it? There's something I'd like to discuss. Your liege is not worth your loyalty. I'm the rightful ruler of this land. I would like your support, and in return you get to keep your castle. Not sure I know you well enough to discuss something like this. I'm going to take the risk here. You may know me as a man of honor. Nice. There was that chance of the critical failure, but I needed that critical success. Well, I can't argue with that. I gave an oath to my liege. Garius is not known for keeping his word. Okay, I see. Garius and I have been through a great deal together. We've been together in many wars, including many against your people, the Aserai, I should add. The cruelty of Garius is legendary. Who cares what he stands for if the realm is drenched in blood? Yo, oh my god, are you kidding me right now? Well, I can't argue with that. This is just an alternative way to conquer Amitatis. If we can afford him. Very well. You've convinced me that this is something I can consider. This is a dangerous step, however. Figure out how much our allegiance costs. Yo, that's not a lot. it's a big sum of our current wealth, but it's not a lot. All right, let's see. Do we have any merchant's banes? We do. 1, 2, 3. That's a simple javelin. Really all we have. I know we used some up recently, but I sworn we had more than that. This is going to be expensive. This is going to be expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. There's more. 5. Okay. Where is... there a 6 somewhere? No? Is that all of them? Holy crap, that's all of them, isn't it? Oh, 6. Alright, fair enough. And then some money. A lot of money. auto offer here. It'll adjust it automatically. Oh man, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. That's a million. Takes me down to sub 1 million. I don't know if he's worth that much, I'll be completely honest. Impulsive. Doesn't seem to be impulsive. How old are you? 47, so he still has some years on him. We get Amitatis without a fight, and all of its garrison and militia. It's not as good as getting Rote. It's not as good as getting Rote. But it isn't entirely worthless, and who's to say we'll ever get the chance to get Rote? Plus, this is another, what, 100 soldiers that will join us, right? Let's not forget the fact that this is another clan, which means more soldiers alongside the town. I think we should do it. I think we should do it. A little bit on the expensive side, but I think it's worth it. So be it. Synops. Welcome. Among the Ashkas. Very well. This is a great step to take, but it must be done. Great step. Yeah. Peace declaration. Oh, okay. Not a peace declaration. He had Vipon and Svedorn, I suppose. They were his prisoners. No more. Excellent. That's amazing. I don't know why it still has this flag up over here. I imagine it's just waiting to course correct. But over to the Tavern District. Nope. Over to recruit troops. Nope. Over to trade. Let's try and make some of that money back. Let's drop off some of the excess weight we're carrying. And you know what this means? This means we can go back up to Ataconia Castle and rescue that as well. So this has worked out, I would say. This has worked out quite well. Let's get rid of some of these weapons as well, man. We're carrying way too many, I think, pointless weapons. Again, I wish you could arrange by weight. But that is not an option over here. Let's go by number then. Oh my god, 63 crude pitchforks. I don't think we need that many. Go ahead and dump some of these extremely numerous. I mean, sure, they're a good source of wood and stuff from time to time, but they're heavy, and they're also a good source of money when you can sell them. Especially these like broken and cracked and decaying weapons. Come on, why am I carrying these around? Lusty falchion, yeah, go ahead. Dump these guys too, just checking on their money, making sure. I can't remember the last time we had this little money. Kind of wild, actually. They still have money to spare, yeah. We could dump some armor as well. I can't even afford all of these. Sure, leave it at that. Could buy some stuff over here, potentially. I've got pretty good equipment and stuff. I don't think there's anything I need. I guess if they have wood, which they do not. I could buy some food, I suppose. I'm glad I didn't have to kill another, what, 300 people or what have you. It's nice to be able to roleplay a degree of compassion, I suppose we could call it. I mean, if I had to take it through violence, I would, obviously, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Maybe I picked up too much grain here. Yeah, okay, I picked up too much grain. Drop some of it off. Or we could drop off... what else do we have over here? Raw silk. Right, of course I have to be able to afford it. Man, why you gotta do me like this? Weapons, go ahead and pick up some of their... Pick up these crude hoes, I guess. And drop off some of that grain. Get me under the limit. Oh. Sure. Pick back one of the weapons I've given them or something, I guess. Just because I don't want to, like, lose money on this. There we go. Sure. Fair enough. That'll do. That'll do. That will do. All done here? I believe so. Yep, moving on. Moving on. We have to figure out who... Well, actually, he keeps charge of it, of course. That's fair enough. The keep... These guys are all with me. Good stuff. I could actually, since we're right here, maybe get Tinops to join me. I don't know if he has... Oh, he has a tiny party right now. That's unfortunate. Well, we shall leave. I definitely need to smith sometime soon, but we're all exhausted. Karain is not. Alright, you know what, Karain? While we're all dealing with the conversations and whatnot about the future of this city, you will go ahead and forge some more merchants' veins. Probably with Leotold assisting and teaching. A good bonding experience. I'm one with the clan. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got the resources we need. Yeah. Forge away. The Merchant Bane. Merchant's Bane. Hey, I don't know why I'm always nervous about getting one of the parts wrong or something. Are we good? Alright. More. But yeah, I definitely need to forge sometime soon. I need to make sure I have my bargaining chips. No merchant would ever go marching around without his bargaining chips. So I gotta be careful about that. If I get the opportunity to speak to somebody else, I don't want to not be able to do it because I don't have said chips. Your smithing has improved. Alright, let's go ahead and give you charcoal maker as well. And steel maker, sure. Got a focus point. How best to use said focus point? Stewardship? Or perhaps the bow. Come a full-fledged where she is an archer, right? In our army. Stewardship maybe can wait. We don't need someone in that role just quite yet. So sure, let's go with the bow, and then we can later on look at stewardship. We also should consider, who was it? It was our surgeon here. The attribute point we should spend, as some of you have rightfully pointed out, on intelligence. It will increase the learning rate on medicine. As you'll see it change when we up intelligence. Just bumps it up ever so slightly, but that can make a world of difference. And as far as leveling up, I still need to figure out exactly how to play that. We could do smithing. We could do, you know what? I'm not gonna let this bog me down right now. I'll figure it out between this session and next session. I'll pick some stuff out. But at least we got the attribute point out there. Let's go ahead and leave. There's too much to do right now. I don't want to get bogged down by that conversation. Well, hopefully, I mean, again, on the one hand, I wouldn't mind. Looks like an army has in fact disbanded. 93, 182 with Calatild, 126 with Aserai. Lek has 142. Lek is also closer by a significant amount. Sure, Lek, come join me. It's about 300, my 370. It's about 700 strong, let's say, approximately, give or take. I think 700 strong we could take on a 1,000 strong Western Imperial army. Yeah, I think we'd be fine. Right, let's go. If they can even bring that many people together. What is this now? The Embers of the Flame have contracted to fight alongside the Western Empire, and Tassinor is gathering an army near Potamus. Alright, fair enough. Varagos Castle we lost, right? Can't even remember if we lost that recently or a while ago. These things keep changing hands. Varagos Castle. How long ago did this change hands last? Good check up on Rote, and if we get lucky again, the Lord will be sitting, waiting for a conversation. Isaiah's been saved, Thomond and Najin, heading down south over here. Ooh, wait, Najin, you're free? Or are you joining someone? Probably joining that new army that just formed. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, it's fine. Thomond besieging Karenia Castle, good. Oh, the Han all the way down here traveling to Kasira. I still don't understand what he's doing. Disband your army if you're not able to attack with it, you know? Like, I understand not being able to attack with an army, that's fine, but then disband it. This is a good engagement. 421, I assume that's 4 or 5 nobles. Oh, and of course there's a quest. Oh no, this is going to be bad. Moving on to Tial from Makeb. Tial is where? Alright, where are these guys going to end up? Hang on a second. Plans to travel to Varcheg. From there it will move onwards. I expect that Istiana is arming his or her allies and the gangs in that area. I need you to track it and destroy it. Try to intercept it on its first leg of its journey before it gets to Varcheg. Okay, so Varcheg is its final destination. I believe we are between it and Varcheg, yeah. Now, which way will you go? Alright, once we take care of the army over here, we'll see where it ends up, and we'll try and intercept it. That's really unfortunate. We just got our army together as well. Well, at least we'll first be able to take care of the 420 or so Western Imperial forces here. We'll be able to reduce some of their nobles on the field. It should give our vassals the upper hand Egan of the Karakurgat have the Aserai has been taken prisoner as well. Good. It should allow my vassals a bit more freedom in terms of the actions they take, is what I'm getting at. Thassanir's army is going to a point. Ah, these guys are running away a little prematurely here. Might get away. Come on now. We must chase them down. Virtue of the Kessiar died of old age. Nukar of the Aserai has been taken prisoner by Erenix. Good stuff, good stuff. I think we're about to engage over here. Let's go ahead and make sure our party is properly upgraded and everything. Oh yeah, quite a few upgrades available, right? Battles past. More Fian champions. Honestly, part of me is tempted to just like completely. It's a tough. I say this, but deep down, I know it's the worst possible idea. Just give all my high tier soldiers to my vassals, and then take a lot of mid tier soldiers for myself. The problem with doing that is that all those high tier soldiers will be lost. Not a matter of if, but when. They will be lost. All it takes is a stupid engagement by the AI, right? And then it feels like a waste. And it feels silly in many ways. So, I hesitate to do that. Janice, let us speak. Come on now. Northern Empire getting even more people to join them. That's ridiculous how they can afford this. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Forgive me for what may seem an abundance of caution. Please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine. So who might you be? So this will be 3, I guess, parties that will be taking as prisoners. I'm Partia, and who are you? I'm Sakanis of the House of Vizartos, one of the most illustrious families in the annals of the Empire. The barbarians we have slain and the glory we have won is second to none. I am Lord of Seniopa. I get this from literally all of you. I have heard of you. I'm not in the mood for banter, so let us dispense with the courtesies. Oh, we're going to be dispensing with a lot more than that, buddy. Surrender or die. I have no wish to fight you. You were literally sieging one of my castles. Let us take him to the field. We should be fine here. Let's not make any foolish mistakes, though. Let's not make any foolish mistakes. Get a good, strong victory, and again, use that momentum. This battlefield is not ideal, I would say. I'm not a big fan of it, at least. So I think we could make it work for us. Let's see. What do we have here? Infantry down there. Archers up here. Doesn't exactly work. Archers up there. Let's go. Loose formation. Infantry right behind them for starters. Horse archers right up there. Cavalry right up there. Let's go. Don't know if I can take this ridge in time. What is this nonsense? The flags aren't being put down properly. Come on. Let's go. Horse archers come up over here. Let's go. Cavalry push in. Getting into position has cost us a little bit. Comes the cavalry though. Horse archers getting into position. Yep. Cavalry has pushed in. Give them the charge command. Archers are lining up over here. Excellent. Can't see anything. Cavalry up over here. Archers, hold your fire. Infantry is all the way down there. See what I mean by the flags aren't really like lining up properly. Can't really tell where I'm giving them orders to stand. Doesn't really help. Alright. We're in position. I think this should work out. We have way too many archers. Makes it makes positioning a bit of a hot mess. Alright. Their cavalry's over there. Their horse archers have pulled all the way back. They will likely venture forth again. Horse archers, loose formation. Cavalry, wedge formation. Let's go. Horse archers. Okay. I'll pull them up. The horse archers are coming through. We should be good over here. Horse archers up there. They come. Cavalry, let's move. Let's go. Hopefully our horse archers will get some work done. I've got them in a decent position, I would say. So let's go. Oh, these did not work out for me. Nice. Got one. Look what I can get. Back around. These guys are staying back. Go. And with you. And with you. Oh, blocked me. Pretty satisfying blocking and even getting blocked, I'll be honest. Something about like the timing of it and the sound of it. We're still okay. Again, if we can just bait them out. Bait them out of their position. They don't even have great positions, I'll be honest. There are better positions they could have taken. Well, you're in trouble now, buddy. Down with you. Oh, here we go. I'm taking a risk here. I need to pull back. Getting a little too eager. Pull around, pull around. Yeah, this is a lot of range fire. All it takes is one unlucky hit. We'll be in a lot of trouble. Nice. Rock that guy's world. Now with you. Nice. Didn't think I was going to get him, actually. Pretty sure I was going to just knock the tree instead. No, we're good, we're good. Guy's next, I think. Down he goes. Ah, that's too bad. Alright, 8 a hit there. Fine, though. Alright, gotta bring the horse archers up, I think. Where are they even? I'm so turned around. There they are. Horse archers are coming up. Nice. That could have been really bad, though. That lance could have been really bad for me. See what I mean? And that's just a spear. Not even like a proper lance. Horse archers have arrived. Excellent. Here we go. Here we go. Delegate. Delegate. That's what a good sultan does. We should be good. Come on now. Drop that, man. No? You need me to do this? Looks like they're getting some work done. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Excellent. Up over here. They were getting adventurous. They are pushing forward. They're not being overly cautious or anything. Oh, down goes that guy's horse. Good hit. Horse archers firing away, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Move them even further. Again, it's that tipping point. If I take them just one step too far, they will charge at us. The enemy will charge at us. And then we have to be quick to respond and pull back. I don't want to push everyone too far forward because then our reinforcements will be coming in out of position. There we go, another horse dropped. Advantage point over here. Decent. At least see what's going on, I guess, among the enemy. Oh my god, dude. Yo, okay, this isn't good. Go back. Horse archers, get to work here. Nice. Don't everybody doesn't have to swarm him. It's like I'm playing football with a bunch of I don't know, preschoolers. Alright, time to pull the horse archers back. A little too close to their archer range. The reference I'm making is like everybody like runs to the ball. No one maintains a formation or anything, everyone just like runs to the ball. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh no. The ultimate ambush. I think we're okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, we got lucky there. Yeah, we're good. Lost a couple of horse archers, but overall we're fine. They want to climb this horseman. Come on. Come on. Oh, he got that shield down in time. A little too close to their formation there. Horse archers move forward again. Just gotta bait them out. Convince them to break the formation. 11 damage. His stoppage, like, didn't work in my favor. I was not expecting that at all. Horse archers, come on now. Get some work done.
I need to keep my eyes on these guys as well because, again, like I said, if the enemy decides to get aggressive, quickly pull back. Getting some kills in. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. They do have a lot of shields. And javelins, it looks like. Come on, come at me. No, coward. I mean, I'm not going to dive into a circle. I might just bring my forces up. When it comes to patience, I certainly lack it. I got his shield in time. That shield up. Dangerous, very dangerous. Well, horse archers are really not doing well. Again, shields, right? We're up against a lot of them. Might be wise to pull back. I think I'm getting a little too cheeky here. Yep. Pull back. Alright, horse archers, fall back. Time to bring everybody up. This is taking too long. Long climb over here. Infantry. Archers right behind. Horse archers keep falling back. Come on now. Go, let's go, let's go. Decent spot to stop over here. Yeah. We'll be okay. Quite a few of them riding out. Damn it. We're taking a lot of damage. Riders come up over here. Let's go. Infantry, archers coming up. Excellent. Horse archers still getting work done. Tough. Faster, men. Faster. Come on now. Concern is when do they realize what's happening and when do they break their formation? Decide to charge me when I'm out of position. Looks like we're fine so far. Archers fire free. Move up front. Infantry right behind. Then we'll obviously give the infantry the charge command when the time comes. Alright. Any second now we'll start firing. Horse archers move up there. Alright. Should have just done this right at the beginning. Oh my god. Yes, we should have done this right at the beginning. Well, you live and you learn. Lesson learned there. Karain getting some kills in. Nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, not ideal terrain. Rider's not going to make it through. This rider is going to make it through. Infantry will chop him down. Infantry get ready to charge. Do it. In we go. A lot of archers on their side as well. Cavalry charge, let's go. Horse archers move up. I'd say we're doing okay. Cavalry, go, 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 go. Charge command, get out of the woods. Taking more losses than I would like, honestly. But we're fine, we're fine. Considering the open field charge into their archers. Charges, I should say, rather. Infantry and cavalry. I think we did alright. Should have just started with this. I was hoping it would be like most other battles where our horse archers are able to get some key kills which force the enemy to break formation, but no such luck this time around. No such luck. At least we whittled down some of their forces, I guess. I definitely eliminated some of their cavalry. Alright. Victory. Not the cleanest, but a victory. 30 lost, 24 wounded, 68 leveled up. Alright, not too bad. Couple more to kill, couple more maybe to level up. Train my skills a bit. Frida now trained hers as well. Karain actually got a handful of kills, though. That's not bad. Alright, cool. I like it. Awesome infantry, some legionaries, some recruits. No surprise there. A couple of horse archers. Not ideal. Good stuff overall. Good stuff overall. 30 down is not bad. Not bad at all. Who left? You know what? I think I'm done. Ooh, one more leveled up. Nice. Come on. One more. There we go. Beautiful. Are you okay? What are the chances? I'm not even seriously. 420.69. Are you kidding me right now? Is this fate smiling on me, or is this preparing me for, like, is this the high point and it's all downhill from here? I love it. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. I yield. Congratulations on your victory. Well, you're my prisoner now. Slave of Lake Rats, my prisoner as well. One day they'll join me. Canis, my prisoner, of course. 3 more. 30 troops. Oh, dude, that's great. Some bushwhackers, some forest bandits, a lot of militia, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Sure. And 209 prisoners. So we can take a handful on. A lot of recruits. There's 8 horse archers, some lancers, heavy lancers, imperial legionaries. Again, I need more infantry. Darkhan, don't mind if I do. Sure, that's basically more or less all the room we have, so fine. That's some pretty high tier soldiers in there. There are some pretty high tier soldiers in there. Pick up all the loot. Capacity is not exceeded. Great. Guess we grab some horses as well, so that helps. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Rote. 758 defenders. Oh, hello. That number has gone down. Who is Lord of Rote? Alpnos, right. The Blenion. This is where you were last seen. Right here. Waiting for news on where this caravan is headed next anyway. So why don't we investigate? Why don't we investigate? You know why? Because we wouldn't be able to afford him. Ascaron has escaped from my party. Very well. What are you gonna do? Again, keep an eye out for more news about where that caravan's headed. Over to Dradios, I think. Synops down here, that's fine. He's picking up some recruits. Good, good, good. Asinor is gathering over here. What was that? Oh, that red flash down here. Altanos, another army. Najin continues to improve. Don't know if I can catch these guys. They seem to be headed in the right-ish direction. Moving on to Sibir from Tial. Sibir is up over here. Yeah, so they're coming up this way to get to Varchek. We might want to move a little bit faster up there. I might need to ignore this distraction down over here. We are right next to you. Not next to you enough. Alright, moving on. We gotta go up north. I cannot let this slip by me. This would be dangerous. The slave of Lake Rats has escaped from me. Jastian of the Ishkas has been ransomed. Okay, good. Now, no surprise that the noble we were looking for isn't in the area. But it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Sibir to Balgard. Well, right now they're going from Tial to Sibir, right? And then from there to Balgard. And then from there to Varchek is my guess. If I stay down here and try and strike at this army with their speed of 4.5, I'll never be able to catch them. Speed of 4, I guess. Still, I would never be able to catch them. Let's go ahead and let these guys go. I guess. That allows me to at least go up here and intercept these guys and move as quickly as possible. Could go up to Legetta. Don't know about resting there. Really hoping some of these guys would fall back and work together to eliminate that party, but I guess not. Who is this? Melkea. Come on, man. Defending Primisos. I guess I can't complain about that. Guys are improving their skills still. Good stuff, good stuff. Move up. Togea, I could get some more folks in my party as well. I have room for about 40 or so, I think. Get on up over here. We can. Are you worth speaking to? Probably not, considering I don't have anything to give. I mean, I wouldn't get any of these holdings or anything. I would just be able to get 2 more groups of 100 or so. Ooh, 224 actually. He's not gonna be able to. He's not gonna run away from me. He's not gonna get too far away from me either. Worthwhile conversation to have. Tinops of the Ishkas has been taken prisoner. Man, are you kidding me? Erenix of the Ishkas has been taken prisoner. The Jawal have contracted to fight alongside the Aserai. Not a moment's rest for me. Alright, we're at least seeing some people escape from captivity. Partia, peace to you. Something I'd like to discuss. What do you think of Caladog? You are known as a man of honor. You may know me as one as well. Oh, okay, I was not expecting that. Fair enough. You gave an oath to your liege? Well, listen, you know Caladog asks you to do dishonorable things, and no oath binds you to doing evil. Okay. Caladog and you have been through a lot together. It is well known that you and Caladog loathe each other. Dude, I cannot believe we succeeded. And we obviously can't afford him. It's a great risk, he says. Yeah, even if we give him everything, we barely make a dent. No surprise there. Very well. Louis Can will find you when Battanians and the Ishkas go to war again. We will work together. We will join forces. That went about exactly as I expected, but I'm not too upset about it. Not too upset about it. Could stop over at Legetta to at least sell some wares and make some money. Tempting. You guys are still headed to Sibir, right? Yeah. The Legetta's not too far away. Let's do it. Shibal Zamudr is under attack. Are you kidding me? All the way down south there. Shibal Zamudr, are you kidding me? All the way down over here? Mercenaries? Najin seems to be taking care of the problem. Hopefully. More Ken of the Ishkas escape from captivity. Stuff. Okay, 104 strong. Log updated over here. Moving on to Omor. Omor is where? Down here. Alright, yeah. We gotta, as soon as Legetta is done, we turn around and go up north. Of course, the entrance to Legetta is down over here. Dude, are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. Saratis, Ira, Andros, Thomond, Nadea, and Guzid all have been taken prisoner by the Khuzait. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like, what, 600 soldiers, I imagine? Tassinur's army is the only army out there right now. I'm surprised that we have so many hundreds. Honestly. That is a lot lost. That is a ridiculous amount lost, man. That's just stupid. How could you consistently let yourself get caught out like that? Go ahead and drop off our shields. Yeah, we can make some money over here. Drop off some of this armor. Again, lighten our load, make some money, move on. Oh, man. Yep. Dump all this. I could drop some weapons off as well. Again, they tend to be the heaviest of things. But this is also like, this tends to be the fastest of things. I'm pretty sure there's nothing I'd like to keep. I could just dump all, honestly. But again, the problem with that, as I've expressed before, is that we tend to dump regardless of how much money they actually have or don't have. There. All done here? I believe so. Pick up some hardwood. I have too much hardwood, I think. Here, all done here. Move on. Suppose, yeah, we leave. Head up to Omor. Omor and Varchek are very close. I might have waited a little too long here. Well, no, they're still going from Tial to Omor. From Sibir, sorry, to Omor. So they still have to come from there to here, by which time I'll be up here, and then I can hopefully intercept them before they get up to Varchek. Yeah, I might have waited a little bit too long for that. But hey, on the bright side, at least we got Amitatis. Tassinor is moving to Varagos Castle. We have nothing on the Khuzait front. Nothing. There are no armies. There are no armies on the Khuzait front. Hekard might form one if we're lucky. Calatilde is in one, so she can't form one. Damn, I don't know. Lek might form one if we're lucky. There's a couple people who might end up forming some armies, but Lek, you gotta, come on, man. With that much influence, you must. Varos, Nadea, May. I don't think she's done one before, so I have my doubts. We don't have that many people. I mean, I could distribute some influence in the hopes that it would work out, but that is, I don't know, potentially foolish. And really, you don't need that much influence to raise an army, to raise a large army. Like, even with 139 influence, you could do it. These guys don't cost that much to gather. But I don't know if they will. Man, this is rough. That last loss was not ideal. They should not have 6 prisoners of ours. That is just ridiculous. That is ludicrous. Ludicrous that we outnumber them so heavily, and yet they're able to inflict such pain and trouble. Now, granted, we are in multiple wars, but you stack all those numbers together, and we still outnumber them all together. Ludicrous. But it is what it is. And this is the end of the session, folks. I hope you enjoyed this one. Some things went as expected, some things went very differently. I'm glad we took Amitatas. I was expecting a siege battle, but I suppose not. I'm glad also we rescued Ataconia Castle. Otherwise, Tassanor's army looked like it would have been absolutely obliterated meeting up in that general area. So I'm glad we did that. Looks like Tassanor is going to protect, or rather, take Varagos Castle. It's already under siege, so that's promising. All right, a little bit of progress against the Western Empire. As far as Rote is concerned, well, that'll have to wait. We're going to have to go up over here, intercept this, again, that kind of threw a wrench into our plans, intercept this caravan, and then turn back around and return to, I mean, at that point, maybe Rote, maybe Seniopa. We'll see what the situation allows us to do. And Aldhan spent, like, the last half of his armies marching in the deserts. Anyway, it is what it is. Folks, I hope you had a good time. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Till next time, I bid you farewell.